Good morning, children. Today we are here with the next tool of financial statement analysis, that is common size statement. Okay, it is also known as vertical analysis of financial statement. So what is this common size statement? Common size statement means statement in which individual item of balance sheet or profit and loss statement of two or more years are placed side by side and thereafter converted into percentage, okay, taking a common base. And this common base will be revenue from operation for the statement of profit and loss and total assets or liabilities for the balance sheet. Now let's see the format of common size statement here. Common size statement format, first column will be particulars in which you will place your balance sheet format or statement of profit and loss format. The next is note number, and next is absolute amount. Okay, absolute amount, it has two columns. One is of previous year and other will be the figure of current year. Okay, then percentage amount. Percentage amount, that also consists of two columns, one of previous year and other of current year. Okay, so your columns will be particulars in which you will write the format of statement of profit and loss if the common size statement of profit and loss is asked. If common size statement of balance sheet asked, you have to write first the format of balance sheet as you were writing in the comparative statement. Then absolute amount means you have to write the absolute amount whatever is given in the question of previous year first, then you have to write the amount of current year. Then this absolute amount will be converted into percentage. First we'll take all the previous year figures percentage, then we'll calculate all the current year amounts percentage. Okay, and if it is a common size statement of profit and loss, you will take revenue from operation as 100, and if it is balance sheet, you will take the total of the balance sheet as 100. Okay, now we will deal with the question related to the common size. Okay, and that is common size. First we'll deal with the common size statement of profit and loss here. So here you are having a question of common size statement of profit and loss. From the following statement of profit and loss, prepare common size statement of profit and loss. Here you are given in the question revenue from operation, current year, previous year. Other income, current year, previous year. Cost of material consumed, employees benefit expenses and other expenses both for current year and previous year. Now additional information is also given. Additional information is that other expenses include provision for tax rupees 80,000 for the year ended 31st March 2019 and 1 lakh for the year ended 31st March 2020. That means this other expenses include tax also. So when you will write the other expenses, you have to separate the tax from this other expenses. Okay, for the current year tax, that is 2020, it is 1 lakh, means in other expenses only you will write 80,000, you will reduce or take out the tax from this other expenses. Next is of previous year, your tax rate here is 80,000. So from this 1,40,000, you will, tax is your 80,000, you will deduct that 80,000 from the other expenses and the rest amount will be shown in your other expenses. Okay, 60,000 will be shown in your other expenses. Okay, now we'll solve the problem. How to solve it? Okay. First and foremost thing is that you will make the format. Okay, format. What is your column for the common size statement? Your columns are particulars, note number, absolute amount. In absolute amount, first you will write previous year figure, then you will write your current year figure. Then, since it is a statement of profit and loss, here we will consider the percentage. Common base will be revenue from operation, and that will be taken as 100. Okay, revenue from operation will be taken as 100 here. And revenue from a percentage of revenue from operation, that is 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2020. I had solved for 31st March 2019 and you have to solve it for 31st March 2020. Okay, so your first, what we have to do, first and foremost thing is that we have to prepare the format. Okay, so what is our format for the balance sheet? Sorry, for the statement of profit and loss. Do you remember it? Okay, first we have to write revenue from operation, then we'll write other income, then total revenue. Okay, then expenses. Expenses, what all expenses are given? Cost of material consumed, employees benefit expenses, then we'll do the total expenses, then profit before tax, less tax, then profit after tax. Okay, so this figure is to be placed from the question. Absolute amount you will get from the question. You can see here the absolute amount. First we'll write of previous year, then we will write that of current year. So revenue from operation, you can see in the question it is given 10 lakh and 8 lakh. For the previous year it is 8 lakh and for current year it is 10 lakh in the question. So as it is, you have to copy from the question the absolute amount. Okay, so from the absolute amount, first we'll calculate. We had written 8 lakh, then we'll other income of previous year, it is 20,000 given in the question also. It is other income is 20,000. We had also written here 20,000. Okay, then cost of material consumed, employees benefit expenses and other expenses, the same we had written. Okay, so as it is, you have to write the amount. So that is the absolute amount. Okay, in the absolute amount column you have to fill it first. So we had written the other expenses. We had find out here 4 lakh plus 80,000 plus 60,000, 5 lakh 40,000. So from this 8 lakh 20,000 we had deducted 5 lakh 40,000. We got a profit of 2 lakh 80,000. Okay, and in your additional information it was given that there is a provision for tax 80,000. So this 1 lakh 80,000, how we had split here? Sorry, 1 lakh 40,000, how we had split here? 60,000 we had written in the other expenses and 80,000 we had written in the tax. Okay, and for the current year it is 1 lakh is your tax. So this 1 lakh 80,000 is been splitted here. 80,000 is written in the other expenses and 1 lakh has been written as the tax. Okay, so we got the profit before tax, from that we had deducted the tax, and next the final answer we got profit after tax. So first and foremost thing is that we have to complete this part and find out the profit after the tax as we were doing in the comparative statement. Okay, so here what we have to do, we have to find out the percentage of each and every item taking revenue from operation as a base. Okay, you have to remember is that in statement of profit and loss, common size statement of profit and loss, revenue from operation is your base. So we'll consider it as a 100. Okay, Now next is that we have to calculate the percentage of other income by taking revenue from operation as a base. So how you will calculate this percentage of other income? Other income divided by revenue from operation into 100. That means 20,000 divided by 8 lakh into 100. Here revenue from operation will be your base. Okay, 20,000 divided by 8 lakh into 100, you got 2.5%. Okay, since I have put the percentage symbol here, I am not writing the percentage symbol in front of each and every figure. Okay. The next is your total revenue, 8,20,000. Okay, so for this also we have to calculate the percentage. How will calculate the percentage? What is our base? Revenue from operation. Okay, 8,20,000 divided by 8 lakh into 100. Okay, and that you got 102.5%. Okay, then next we have to calculate for the percentage for the cost of material consumed. That is 4 lakh divided by revenue from operation into 100. That is cost of material consumed divided by revenue from operation into 100. That is 4 lakh by 8 lakh into 100, and you got 50%. So each and every item should be divided by revenue from operation, and we have to calculate the percentage by multiplying it by 100. Okay, employees benefit expenses percentage, how will calculate? Taking common base as revenue from operation. Employees benefit expenses upon revenue from operation into 100. 80,000 divided by 8 lakh into 100, that is 10%. Okay, then other expenses, 60,000 divided by 8 lakh into 100, 7.5%. Okay, then you have to calculate the percentage for the total expenses also. 5,40,000 divided by 8 lakh into 100, that is 67.50. And if you do the total of this also, you will get the same answer, should get the same answer. Okay, then same way here, total revenue minus expenses, you got the profit. Then profit percentage also you will calculate by taking base as revenue from operation. Okay, that is total profit upon revenue from operation into 100. Then tax also, tax upon revenue from operation into 100. Then profit after tax divided by revenue from operation into 100. Okay, so if you are calculating the percentage for the previous year, you will take previous year's revenue from operation as a base. So here what was our base? 8 lakh was our base, and with this 8 lakh we had calculated. Okay, other income divided by revenue from operation into 100, then same total revenue upon revenue from operation into 100. Same way each and every expenses was divided by revenue from operation and multiplied by 100 to get the percentage. Okay, so here I had done for the previous year. Now you have to give assignment as that you have to calculate for the current year. Current year, first what I told you that revenue from operation will be 100. Okay, why it will be 100? Because we are taking this as a base. Okay, 10 lakh upon 10 lakh into 100, that will be 100. Then other income, here first time 40,000 divided by 10 lakh into 100, then this 10 lakh 40,000 divided by 10 lakh into 100. Same way each and expenses will be divided by 10 lakh and multiplied by 100. Profit, total expenses, profit, tax, okay, and profit after tax, each and every item, individual item will be divided by the revenue from operation and multiplied by 100 to calculate the percentage. So common size statement means statement in which individual item of financial statement of 2 or more year are placed side by side and thereafter converted into percentage, taking revenue from operation as a base or total asset or total liability as a base. Okay, so so this was the method how to prepare the common size statement of profit and loss. Okay, in the particular column, first you will place the format of income statement or profit and loss statement, then you will transfer the absolute amount in that column. First we'll transfer previous year, then we will transfer the current year, then we'll find out the profit, then deduct the tax and profit after tax. Then for each and individual item you have to convert that into percentage by taking revenue from operation as a base. So always your revenue from operation will be 100 in the common size statement. Okay. Now next is common size balance sheet. There will be no change in the format. Format will be the same here. Absolute particulars, note number, absolute amount, then percentage of balance sheet total. Here it was percentage of revenue from operation. Since we prepared the statement of profit and loss, here we have to prepare the common size balance sheet. So your percentage of balance sheet total. Okay, columns are same, particular, note number, absolute amount, previous year, current year, and then percentage of balance sheet, previous year, current year. Okay, so first we'll see the question here. Question is given to you: shareholders fund, non-current liability, current liability, non-current assets and current assets. Okay, so first and foremost is that we have to present that in a format of balance sheet. Do you remember? First we'll write equity and balance sheet, then shareholders fund, non-current liabilities, then current liability. Then we'll do the total. Second part is your asset. We'll write non-current asset, then comes your current asset. Then we'll do the total and find out the total assets. So first and foremost thing is that you have to present that in the format in a particular column. Okay, now this is balance sheet. Equity and liability, shareholders fund, non-current liability, then total. Then second part is your assets. In under assets, first come your non-current assets, then comes your current assets, then we'll do the total. Okay, this first we have to write the format. After writing the format, we have to place the absolute amount of previous year first, then absolute amount of current year first. Okay, so in the question, absolute amount of previous year it is given, shareholders fund is 12 lakh, current non-current liability is 6 lakh, current liability is 2 lakh. Okay, 12 lakh, 6 lakh and 2 lakh. Okay, total you got 20, 12 plus 6, 18 plus 2, 20 lakhs. Okay, then comes your non-current asset of previous year 14 lakh and current asset 6 lakh, that we placed in the sequence 14 lakh and 6 lakh your total. Balance sheet total should be always equal, that you are here also your asset and liability both are equal. Then we will place the amount, absolute amount of current year. Okay, current year question you can see 18 lakh, 6 lakh non-current liability and current liability is 6 lakhs. Okay, 18 lakhs, 6 lakhs and 6 lakhs, that is 30 lakh. Okay, then your non-current assets and current assets. Non-current asset 21 lakh and current assets 9 lakh. In the sequence we posted here 21 lakhs and 9 lakhs. Total is 30 lakhs. Okay. So first and foremost thing is that we have to write the format and we have to place the absolute amount in the format and find out the total. Okay. So here in the common size balance sheet, as I told you, what will be our base? Base will be total assets and total liabilities. That means always your total will be 100. Your total liabilities will be 100 and your total assets will be 100, because our base is total assets and total liabilities. So total assets to 20 lakh upon 20 lakh into 100, that is 100. So we can write it as a 100. Okay. Now we have to calculate the percentage of each individual item, taking base your total assets and total liabilities. Okay, for liabilities we'll take the total liability as your base. So how we will calculate shareholders fund percentage? Shareholders fund upon total liabilities into 100, that is 12 lakh upon 20 lakh into 100, that is 60%. Okay, then 6 lakh upon 20 lakh into 100, that is 30%. Then next comes 2 lakhs upon 20 lakhs into 100, that is 10%. When we'll do the total, you can see that it is 100. So always your total percentage should also be 100. Okay. Then next is we'll have to calculate the percentage of total assets taking as a base. Your assets, total asset is 20 lakh. Okay. So this will be always 100. Yeah. So total assets will be our base. So when we have to calculate each and every item assets percentage, we have to take this as a base, total asset as a base. So how will calculate the percentage here? 14 lakh upon 20 lakh into 100, we got 70%. Then for current assets, 6 lakh upon 20 lakh into 100, 30%, 20 lakh upon 20 lakh into 100, 100%. If you do the total, 70 plus 30, 100. So your percentage should always be, total percentage should always be 100. Okay. So first for the previous year I had done here, and the current year is your assignment. Okay, I will explain how we have to take what as a base, total liability as a base. Okay. So what will be the percentage of shareholders fund? That is 18 lakh upon 30 lakh into 100. Then for non-current liability, 6 lakhs upon 30 lakhs into 100. Again current liability 6 lakh upon 30 lakh into 100. If you do the total, you should get here 100. Next, for the current assets, 21 lakhs divided by 30 lakhs into 100. Then 9 lakh upon 30 lakhs into 100. When you will do the total, you should get 100. So in this way, you have to complete your assignment. So, thank you.